Schechter, and I'm honored to be the president here at East Georgia State College. And tonight kicks off, as it did this time last year for us, my favorite 2, 3 weeks of the whole semester, right? Because this is it. Tonight, as we do this honors recognition and honors celebration, we're starting with some of the best and brightest students who have gone through the door here at East Georgia State College. We could not be more proud of all of you. We're also very thankful to all of you. And the fact that you have chosen us as your college means the world to us. And you have your faculty here tonight to honor you as well. And it's just such a beautiful and fun event. So it kicks off these couple of weeks, and then it will end for us kind of on a positive note, but also a bittersweet note, May 12th, when we have our commencement 3 weeks from tomorrow. And that night also honors all of our graduates, right? And everyone who went through all the hoops to finish up here at East Georgia State College. But tonight, it's about this group. Tonight, it is about this incredible set of students who have been selected and chosen for their expertise, for their overall commitment to their studies, their sports, their areas of interest, and we're so excited about that tonight. So without further ado, I just want to say thank you on behalf of the college. I'll turn it over to our provost, Dr. Catherine Whelan, who will continue the remarks. And I just want to say a special thanks to all the families, friends, and relatives who came out tonight as well to honor these honor grads. We thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Dr. Whelan?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Catherine Whelan, the Provost and Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs, and I will admit that Dr. Schechter stole most of my material that I was going to start with. So the good news is you don't have to listen to me for too long. I'm going to keep it short and sweet and to the point. As Dr. Schechter pointed out, the students we're honouring here tonight are the best and brightest of East Georgia State College. They've excelled academically, served their community, represented the college in athletics, and provided leadership on our campus through various clubs and societies. But as you know, being a successful college student requires hard work, resilience, and tenacity. But it also requires the support of your family and friends. So I would actually like to ask the family and friends of the students that we are honouring tonight to please stand and be recognised and hopefully thanked by your students. Okay, so just a little housekeeping before we get underway. You can see the setup we've got here on the stage. We're trying not to lose anyone over the edge or tripping on the stairs, so we're going to keep it fairly simple tonight. So students, when it's time for your award, we're actually going to get you to come up from the stairs on the left side of the stage, as in left from your point of view. It's rather awkward with my right hand out, so the left from your point of view. And faculty and staff presenters, when it's time for you to present, I will get you to come up here and obviously step up to the mic. So that's how we're going to coordinate things. As you receive your award or certificate, if there's a group, after you receive it, we'd like you to stand in the centre of the stage for a few more moments so our illustrious photographer can get some great photographs of you that you'll be able to view after the event. So, Dr. Schechter, I'll ask you to shuffle back up or across somewhere. Quite a lot of room here. So our first recognition tonight is for our University System of Georgia Outstanding Scholar. The Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia honours one student from each institution who best represents the system's highest scholastic ideals and who has earned a 4.0 GPA. Each institutional honoree will receive a resolution from the Georgia House of Representatives along with a letter of commendation from the USG Chancellor at an event next week. Please join me in congratulating our East Georgia State College Outstanding Scholar, Paul Warren. Our first group of students have excelled academically over the past year. They've earned a GPA of 3.75 or higher in at least 2 of the 3 semesters in 2022, while maintaining a full academic load of 15 credit hours. This is not an easy achievement. So this has earned them a place on the annual President's List. So students on the President's List, if you could move forward to the front left of the stage and wait for your name to be read. You should have seen your name, hopefully, on the list. Yes, okay, we have some movement. Okay, Hayley Rozier. Rachel Shaw. Harley Small. And Landry Thompson. All right, Diana, I believe Jessica's on the next group. She was following my direction and being proactive for me. She just got ahead of herself, but thank you, Jessica. So please join me in congratulating our President's List Scholars for 2022. So students earn their place on the annual Dean's List by achieving a GPA of 3.5 or higher in 2 or more of the 3 semesters in 2022, while maintaining an academic schedule of at least 12 credit hours. Students on the Dean's List, would you please move forward to the front of the stage? Near Jessica over there. Thank you, Jessica, for leading the way. Zariah Davis. Frederick Gilchrist. Landon Goodman. Angelo Hines. Jessica Jennings. Sharonda Johnson. Aaron Penn. Jacob Phillips. Heidi Puckett. Michael Vautier. Do we have Denise Wilkes here? Or Michaelan Boney? And who do we have down here that is not on my list? Crystal Thomas. Okay, thank you very much. My apologies for that. We had a big long list, so I was trying to do it based on who we have sitting in here. Front in for the photo, if you could. Thank you. Another round of applause for our Dean's List scholars. I now invite Dr. Alan Brazier to the stage.
here to present the awards for the 18th Annual Emily Pestana Mason Poetry Award. Excuse me. By Mark Dallas, a former colleague, to memorialize English professor and poet Emily Pestana Mason. Our judge, I'm going to read a few remarks from the judge about each poem. The judge is Chris Matting, a poet and artist and a former English professor here at East Georgia State College. So number 3, in third place is a poem called Eating. Chris says, this is a poem about the experience of setting a table and preparing a place for the act of eating. And in that, it feels ceremonial, religious. What's important in this poem isn't what's eaten, but how a space is lovingly and thoughtfully prepared, and in that intention is honor. The poet, I'm not sure who's here, is Dagan Tucker. Okay, in second place is a poem called Where I'm From. Chris says about this, I love the images of red clay roads, starched white shirts, and aged tobacco barns, and the complex narrative that is insinuated in the lines, preachers who cussed and moonshiners who tied, makes me want to know more. The poet is Micah Bonin. So, the winner, a poem called Wealth and Unwell Being. But once inside the poem's extravagant banisters and eggshell carpet, the comfort images turn awry, reminding us that this is no fairy tale, this is real. And the poet is Sidney Guy.
Next up, we have the Subject Area Awards. These awards are presented to the outstanding student by discipline area at the bachelor's and associate degree levels. So with the faculty and staff presenting these awards, please step down to the front of the stage, and the students who are receiving these awards, if you could start making your way to the left front of the stage. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is John Cadle, and I'm here to present the George Marvin Baker Award for Excellence in Biological Sciences. This award is given yearly to one of the seniors in our Bachelor of Biology program, a rigorous program that covers all of the sciences and lots of math as well. And this year, the award goes to Heidi Puckett.
Hi, my name is Beverly Walker, and I'm here to present the Honors Award for the Bachelor's in Fire and Emergency Services Administration to Leo Zaher. Leonard Zaher, though we call him Leo, is a captain with Columbia County Fire Rescue, and he's been with the department for about 22 years. He's also a licensed Georgia EMT and an adjunct instructor. He started with East Georgia State College in spring of 2018, and he received his associate's degree in FISA in the summer of 2021. He decided to continue on into the bachelor's program, and he has been working feverishly to complete that program, and he will graduate this semester, and he has a grade point average of 3.37. So, Leo, thank you.
Good evening. My name is Desmond Purcell, and I'm here to present the Award for Excellence in the Visual Arts here at East Georgia State College. I'm honored to present that award to Dormisha Elam tonight. She was an outstanding student in the Foundation Studio courses here at East Georgia State College. She excelled both in the classroom and outside of the classroom. Dormisha, while a student here at East Georgia State College, made a point to present her work in all the exhibitions that we had here during her time at East Georgia State College. So Dormisha couldn't be here tonight, but let's give her a round of applause. Thank you.
The award for biology goes to the most magnificently quirky individual who is everything you could want in a student and everything you could just want in the world. And I'm so proud to present this award to Michael, and I've been missing him since I signed his graduation application.
Good evening, everybody. My name is A. Lee, and I'm here to present the award in business administration. Actually, I tried to memorize this thing, but I realized that I overestimated my brain and Asianness, so I gave up. So I just read it over. I'm sorry. So the award for outstanding achievement for business administration goes to Mr. Paul Warren. He graduated salutatorian from Swainsboro High School. And while in high school, he was a member of Citizens Bank Student Advisory Board and was selected as Swainsboro Exchange Club Youth of the Year for 2022. And he's planning to attend Georgia Southern University and majoring in finance and possibly pursuing MBA at Georgia Southern University. Okay, thank you. Let's congratulate Mr. Warren.
Good evening. My name is Paul Serpovitz. I teach chemistry here at East Georgia State College, and it's my pleasure to give the chemistry award this year to Mr. Landon Goodman. I've only known Landon for a short while, but he's an absolutely amazing student in all subject areas, and he's becoming a future physical therapist for everybody who's going to need aches and pains fixed later. So, congratulations.
Hi, my name is Bonnie Nash. I'm actually the Assistant Director of Admissions and Processing, but I am presenting this award on behalf of Brittany Strickland, who unfortunately could not be here tonight. The Associate Degree Criminal Justice Award is going to Hannah Pease. Excuse me. She's an honor student in Dr. Strickland's courses for the last year. She's an exceptional writer and is helpful with giving Dr. Strickland feedback. She's also a humanitarian who gives back to her community, and it's for those reasons that Dr. Strickland is acknowledging her. And I don't believe she's here tonight.
Good evening. The award for elementary education is presented to the student who has demonstrated academic excellence in this field of study. The student receiving this award tonight possesses the required academic standards and has shown a strength of character an evenness of disposition, an encouraging mindset, and an unfailing willingness to assist. The recipient will be an asset to any school fortunate enough to bring him on faculty. I am most pleased to present this Elementary Education Award to Landry Oliver Thompson. Well done.
The recipient of this award was an easy choice. I had the privilege of teaching this student last fall, and she was an excellent student, and honestly, she turned in what was probably one of the best papers I've ever read from a student. Sydney Guy, the English award.
The recipient of the award for the Associates in Fire and Emergency Services Administration is Joshua Carey. Joshua is a captain with Athens Clarke County Fire and Emergency Services. He's a captain in the training division there, and he's been with the department since 2006. Joshua started with East Georgia State College in the spring of 2021. He will be graduating this semester with his Associate of Arts in Fire and Emergency Services. He presently has a 3.8 grade point average. He wanted to complete his bachelor's degree, but he just didn't here at East Georgia, but he didn't quite have the time. But he's definitely planning on continuing his education after graduation. Joshua couldn't be with us tonight because he is serving his community, but let's give him a round of applause.
Good evening. I'm Jeff Howell, Professor of History from the Statesboro campus, and I wanted to present the History Award to Gabriel Majors. I don't believe Gabriel is here. I encountered him through my online African American history class in the fall, and he impressed me with his writing. He impressed me with his scholarship. And he told me about his background. He had a very difficult upbringing, but he plans on moving into graduate studies and getting a degree in some level of psychology and working on public policy. So this year's award goes to Gabriel Majors.
Afternoon, evening, how y'all doing? Good. All right, we came to present tonight. This award this year was a challenge for me because it gave me a headache in a good way. For the first time in the history of the African American, wrong presentation. Mathematics. I teach mathematics also, okay? Lawson Mercer is to receive this award tonight. Lawson Mercer, he came to East Georgia as a move on when ready student, and he has matriculated through algebra, pre-cal, and now he is in my calculus course, and he has maintained A's in all of those courses, and he's on track to receive an A in calculus also. Lawson couldn't be here tonight because he is with his high school's baseball team. They're in a meet, and they're handling business as we speak. The other thing about Lawson is going to be going on to the University of Georgia to study agriculture after he leaves East Georgia, and he plans to return back to ECI to work with his family on their farm. So Loss is not here, but East Georgia is here. So y'all please give it up for Loss and Mercy.
Good evening. My name is John Smorier. I teach biology here at East Georgia State College. And tonight I am presenting the award for Outstanding Achievement in the Nursing Transfer Pathway in General Studies. The recipient of this award this year I've had for 2 semesters. He's been very dedicated in both his pursuit in athletics as well as academics. And I had the recipient for 2 semesters. I taught him Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2, and he's planning on going to nursing school. Excellent student, would always come and talk to me and have some good discussions, and very deserving of this award. So the recipient this evening for the Outstanding Achievement in the Nursing Transfer Pathway in General Science Studies is Arthur S. Neubauer. And I'm not sure if Arthur is able to be here tonight, but that's our recipient.
Good evening. My name is Helena White, and I am professor of physics here at East Georgia. I am very proud to present this year's physics award to an outstanding student. She is extremely bright. I am very proud of all of her accomplishments. And before she leaves East Georgia and goes to bigger and better places, I want to make this one last effort to change her attitude towards a certain amphibian that I am told she is very scared of. This year's physics award goes to Heidi Packett. Congratulations, Heidi.
Good evening. My name is Jim Bell. I'm an associate professor of psychology here at East Georgia State Swainsboro campus. It's my pleasure this evening to recognize for the psychology program Zariah Davis. Zariah will be going on to the University of West Georgia in the fall to continue studying psychology and plans to earn her master's degree.
Good evening. I have the pleasure of presenting an award to Jolene Velasquez, and unfortunately I didn't have the privilege of seeing the student as she entered into East Georgia State College. My window into her academic successes came in particular in a social problems class, if memory serves. Now what really impresses me about this student is the integrity, the rigor, and her encapsulation of the sociological imagination. Now, I think it's safe to say that being a sociologist, I lurk in the shadows, so I don't usually come out into the light of day. But today I did. Congratulations to that student. All right, I don't know if she's here, but let's give her a hand. You're very welcome.
Please join me again in thanking all of our subject prize winners for this evening. And rest assured, we will be sending the awards to the students who couldn't be here this evening. So we are actually very fortunate to have athletics as part of our campus community. Our student athletes strive for excellence both in the classroom and in their respective sports. Each recipient of the Student Athletics Awards has earned the highest GPA of all members of their team. I've now asked Theo Howard, our Interim Athletic Director, to come forward and present these awards.
Good evening. Again, I'm Theo Howard, and I have the honor of serving as your Interim Athletics Director. And tonight, I mean, it gives me even more joy to celebrate the academic achievement of our student athletes. People really don't understand the effort that goes into being a student athlete, the long hours, getting back off of field trips to competition on the road at 2 a.m. and having to get up at 8 a.m. the next morning and go to class. And so, I mean, this is a tremendous accomplishment for these young ladies and young men. And more importantly, I want to honor the faculty. I mean, teamwork is a part of sports, but at this institution, teamwork is a part of the success of all the students. And so without your teamwork and understanding their rigorous schedules and all the things that they have to do, there's no way that they could accomplish the things that they do. So I want to honor the faculty. So we have two of our student athletes that are on the road competing at this very moment, representing East Georgia, our baseball team and our softball team. And so I want to honor them first. Robert Lane, Tanner Elizondo for baseball, and Alyssa Barbarick for softball are the highest academic achievers for those sports. I have two other student athletes here tonight. And I'm trying not to get choked up right now. D'Angelo Hines, if you could join me on stage, please. In sports, we're all about learning how to handle adversity. This young man, he's a model of persistence and the things that he went through this year and coming back and achieving the things that he did on the basketball court, getting 4.0s. I'm amazed at the things that you did this year. Y'all clap it up for D'Angelo. Now, Zariah Davis, I didn't get a chance to give her all of her awards this year. This young lady has achieved so much. So being here 2 years, competing on the court, she's helped transform our women's basketball team. I'm the women's basketball coach. From a team that struggled to a team that was ranked as high as 23 in the country this year. Clap it up. And it was all behind her leadership. This young lady began this year making the rest of her teammates wake up at 7:30 a.m. and run the trails. And so a lot of four-year institutions are looking for leadership. It's one of the most important factors that you can have on any team. And so this lady is a model of leadership. And some of her accomplishments coming up this year, y'all clap it up. She got all-region women's basketball team for Region 17. She was also the all-region, she was on all-region academic team, and she made the all-tournament team for the tournament as we made it to the championship. And we were runner-ups, we didn't win it, but we made it all the way to the championship. So clap it up for Zariah. Thank you.
Okay, so our final category of awards for this evening is for leadership and service in campus activities. The recipients of these awards have engaged in campus life through service to a club or program, and many of them actually in leadership roles within those organisations. So I'm going to leave it to the faculty and staff now to present these awards.
All right, so I'm back. Now that I get to talk about this headache, all right? So, for the first time in AAMI history, my headache was deciding who was gonna receive this award. I had 3 gentlemen in the organization that were perfect 4.0 students. And that was one of the first times in history. So give it up for that, right? Now, it boiled down to, I'm gonna tell y'all how tedious it was. One of the gentlemen got kicked out because he chose to transfer. So he got kicked out. We had 2 more. They were going neck and neck the entire back-to-back, 4.0 back-to-back semesters. It came down to, what are you gonna do when you leave East Georgia? One of them told me, I haven't decided yet, and the other one said, I got accepted in the University of Georgia. Let's give it up for LaFrederick Gilchrist for going to UGA and leading in AAMI.
Good evening. I am Sarah Young. I am the advisor of the African American Union, where we are lit while learning, educating, enhancing, and empowering the African American history and culture. It is with great pleasure that I award our nominee for this year. This young man exemplifies the true meaning of leadership. He excels academically and in his community. I have thoroughly enjoyed watching him grow these last 2 years, and I'm so proud of the young man that he has become. And so, with all this being said, congratulations, LaFrederick Gilchrist.
Good evening again. The Baptist Collegiate Ministries is comprised of a group of students who meet weekly to read Holy Scripture, discuss the text, and pray. It has been my great honor to be the faculty sponsor for this organization. The famous theologian C.S. Lewis once said, "Education without values, as useful as it is, seems rather to make man a more clever devil." The fusing of faith and education will have a lasting impact on these students. It gives me great joy to present this award to the president of the Baptist Collegiate Ministries, Rachel Shaw. Congratulations.
Hello again. Again, my name is Bonnie Nash. I'm one of the advisors for the Bobcat Spirit and Cheer Club. And this award is going to a wonderful person who puts her all into everything that she does. She never does anything without 100% effort. She exemplifies school spirit, and she actually just earned the title of Miss EGSC. So we are very proud to present her Bobcat Spirit Award to Miriam Marlin.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amber Hodges, librarian and co-advisor for the book club, and as such, I will be presenting the 2023 Book Club Award. Deciding exactly who should receive this year's award was not an easy task, as the club gets the privilege of meeting many brilliant students here, and Dr. Alan Brazier and I were asked to select only one student for the award, and after much deliberation, we came to a decision. The student we chose for the award has been known for his lively participation in discussions, his interesting nominations for our next books to read, and his enthusiasm for giving back to the community, as evidenced by his involvement in Franklin Memorial Library's Trunk or Treat in 2021, and its celebration of Dr. Seuss Day just last month. The student has always offered the club another perspective from which to view our novel choices. He has been an example to young and beginning readers and has introduced other bibliomaniacs to the book club as well. We feel that this student has been an excellent addition to our membership, and we are the ones who feel honored to have been a part of his time here at East Georgia State College. It is my pleasure to present this year's Book Club Award to Michael Vautier.
Good evening. I am the faculty advisor for the chess club, which also makes up the scholastic chess team at East Georgia State College. And the award this evening goes to the club president, who is always in the library every Friday afternoon willing to teach other individuals how to play chess at the college. She has a good knowledge of openings and defenses, and she's willing to share her knowledge and help other players grow in the game. She's competed across the state and represented us down in Brunswick and here locally. And she'll be going to the University of Alabama this fall, so this will be the only time I ever say this. Roll Tide. Let's come up here, Sydney Guy.
Hello, the Circle K Club is an offshoot of the Kiwanis Club, a very community-oriented service organization, and the campus Circle K Club is always very, very active, visiting schools, doing shows around on campus, and doing events in the community. And this past year, Brian Priester has been a very big help with preparing for different shows, helping out at shows, and interacting with the public. He's filled many jars of honey for the college to give out, and we really appreciated all his help this year. So the award this year goes to Brian Priester. I don't think he's here tonight, but we'll get the award to him. Thank you.
Last time you'll see me up here, I promise. So I'm presenting the Criminal Justice Club Award on behalf of Dr. Brittany Strickland. And again, this person is not here, but Hannah Pease, who is the president of the club, receives this award tonight. So.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sherry Helms, Associate Vice President for Student Conduct in Title IX, and I have the pleasure of giving the award for the East Georgia State College Ambassador Program, Nakaya Gilmore. Ms. Gilmore has been very active on campus. She serves the students, and she represents our campus with integrity and respect.
I'm standing in for Professor Christian Kraus, who couldn't be here tonight, to give these next two awards. The first one is for the Hoopie Bird, the school newspaper, and he's given the award to two writers for their work, Shamari Johnson and William Huffman. Okay. The second award for the Performing Arts Group, theater, goes to the most valuable player, Sydney Guy.
Okay, the next award goes to the Student Government Association, and this person is Mr. LaFrederick Gilchrist. LaFrederick, again, represents the campus with integrity and respect, and is very active, and we appreciate everything.
Okay. Good evening. I am here on behalf of Unity. My name is Stephanie Royals. I'm the Interim Director of Counseling and Disability Service. So I just took over Unity from Ms. Tierra in March, so I had to get some help with this. But we came up with the appropriate person, I think. Okay. So I'm here on behalf of Unity. Unity is a group for young women that was established to build cohesion, to promote togetherness, and well-being amongst young women across campus. It is a safe space, a place with no judgment, and a place to establish friendships as well as mentorships. Tonight I will present, and guys, I'm sorry, I'm not a public speaker, so bear with me. Okay. So tonight I will present this award to a member of Unity who has been here since the beginning. She has helped recruit members. She showcases the principles of Unity inside and out. She is a motivation to us all. Also, she wasn't awarded today, but she does rock a 4.0 2 semesters that she was here. So I present this award to who I call East Georgia's baby doll, Miss Jack Copeland.
And I think we need another round of applause for these students for their service to our campus community. I have to say, for many of you don't know me, I've only been at East Georgia State College for about 3 months, coming up on 4 months. And I must say I'm actually really disappointed that I've only been here a few months because of the amazing words that the faculty and staff have said about this phenomenal group of students. I wish I had been here longer to get to know you all, because I realize most of you are probably leaving us in a few weeks and graduating. So I wish I'd had the chance to get to know you all, and congratulations on your graduation. So as you know, these students have worked incredibly hard, these students we've honoured tonight. And as I mentioned earlier, they don't do it alone. We've already recognised their family and friends. But I also want to acknowledge the contributions of the wonderful faculty and staff here at East Georgia State College. Thank you for all that you do for our students. Would you please stand and be recognised? Thank you. And while we're clapping, one last round of applause for all of these wonderful students that we've honoured tonight. And that concludes our ceremony. I hope you have enjoyed the evening, and I wish you safe travels home.